Iconic. What else is there to say? Iconic. Hi, everyone. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Welcome to Raised on Popcorn with Grant, everybody. And today we are talking about a movie. Movies and TV, it's what we do here. And that movie is Elizabeth Taylor, The Lost Tapes. Elizabeth Taylor, The Lost Tapes is directed by Nanette Burstein and is produced by J.J. Abrams, of all people, and is streaming now on HBO. It's a documentary centering on Elizabeth Taylor, who sat down for a recorded interview on recording tapes in 1964 and periodically for many years afterwards. And that becomes sort of the through line of narration of sorts of the film. Essentially, the tapes, she's telling the story in her own words with a little assist from audio from different people who knew her. And this is a story about how she started out, fell in and out of love with the various men she married, and eventually became sort of instrumental in the fight against AIDS. And this is the story of Elizabeth Taylor, in her own words. This is her, like Tupac Resurrection, basically. It has that sort of feel of telling the story from her perspective, and this is that story. This was a really terrific documentary. Elizabeth Taylor was a fantastic actress. She was an icon of film, and this was a really wonderful tribute to her. It's simple. It's pretty cut and dry. The approach, though, I thought was really interesting in the sense that using the archival recordings as sort of telling the story was really, effectively done. It's a little rushed, a little bit in the home stretch, just a little bit. But I think that there really is some powerful stuff about how the media especially portrayed Liz Taylor and ignored the complexity of the woman to focus on her relationships and how she'd fall out of them and how she'd start relationships while she was in other relationships. And it was all that kind of stuff and not really looking at who she was on a complex level. There's one moment where Taylor is explaining how there's the Elizabeth Taylor I keep in my family, and there's the Elizabeth Taylor I put out to the world. The real Elizabeth Taylor is flesh and blood. The other Elizabeth Taylor is cellophane. And that's a really interesting sentiment. Really interesting stuff about the production problems on Cleopatra. A lot of stuff about her marriage to Richard Burton, her very complex relationship, and pretty toxic relationship with Debbie Reynolds' ex-husband, Eddie Fisher. And this is just a really interesting documentary. It's a little rushed in the home stretch, like I said, but overall, this was a really, really great doc. That really was a great treat, especially for any fan of Elizabeth Taylor or of film history. This is definitely a must-watch. So yeah, Elizabeth Taylor, The Lost Tapes. Yeah, we're just going to end it there. I'm going to give it, you see it. Bang, 5 out of 5 stars. This was a solid, not a plus, but it was a solid doc. It continues the trend of great HBO films and documentaries in particular, and this is another one. So yeah, Elizabeth Taylor, Lost Tapes, 5 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Trailer trash. None. Watched it on HBO Max. Was there shawarma? No, there was not. All right, that is it. We will be back this weekend for reviews of Borderlands, Cuckoo, It Ends With Us, Dee Dee, The Instigators. We also have AMC Screen Unseen coming up, and Watchmen Chapter 1 coming up. So that's coming up. And that'll all be next time. And until next time, I'm Grant, the movie and TV guy. I see it all, and I'm happy to share it with you. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all, Class Mist. I love you 3000. Be kind to one another. If you like this video, give it a like if you want to. Give it a subscribe if you want to. Give it the bell. I don't know what it does. That's what you're supposed to do. Or so I've been told. Leave a comment. Even if it's, hey, Grant, I like waffles. It really helps out. If you want to find me elsewhere, reviews, lists, and other fun stuff, you can find me on all my social media. I'm on literally everything at either Raised on Popcorn with Grant or Raised on Popcorn. Take care of yourself. Take care of your mental health. It's incredibly important. And I want to know down below, what did you think of Elizabeth Taylor, The Lost Tapes. Did you like the movie? Did you hate the movie? Think my opinion's good? Think I'm full of shit? Comment below. Let me know. And until we meet again, we are all raised on popcorn. Make mouth extra butter. I'll catch you guys next time. Take care, everyone. See you around. See you around.